If you're a Chase card holder or thinking about becoming one, you know how overwhelming their credit card lineup can be. In this video, I'm ranking every single Chase credit card so you'll know exactly which ones are worth keeping, applying for, or avoiding altogether. Choosing the wrong card could cost you valuable rewards, unnecessary annual fees, or even a crucial Chase 524 spot. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which Chase cards will work best for you and your financial goals. Let's kick things off by looking at two of the most popular no annual fee credit cards, starting with the Chase Freedom Unlimited. This card's biggest draw is its straightforward 1.5% unlimited cashback on every purchase, making it an easy choice for everyday spending. But that's not all. Cardholders also enjoy 3% cash back on dining and pharmacy purchases, plus 5% on travel booked through the Chase portal. For a limited time, there are even more perks, like 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March 2025, and a complimentary 3-month Dash Pass offering up to $10 of credits quarterly on non-restaurant DoorDash orders. Most people opt for this card to complete the Chase trifecta, using it as their all-around spending card. But despite its many strengths and no annual fee, there's another card that I actually think surpasses the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So for this card, I'd place it in the A tier, although there's a card I'm about to mention that may just steal the spotlight for the Chase trifecta spot. Now let's dive into the Chase Ink Business Unlimited, a card that takes everything great about the Freedom Unlimited and adds some major upgrades. Just like the Freedom Unlimited, this card offers 1.5% cash back on all purchases, plus the same 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March 2025. But there are a few key differences that make the Ink Business Unlimited stand out as a significantly better option. First, it's a business credit card, meaning it won't count towards your Chase 524 limit, which is crucial for maximizing your Chase credit card applications. Second, because it's a business card, you're likely to receive a higher credit limit compared to the Freedom Unlimited. Third, and perhaps most importantly, your spending doesn't get reported to your personal credit score, so your credit utilization won't take a hit. You can max out this card every month, pay it off in full and on time, and your personal credit score will not drop. The Ink Business Unlimited also has a much larger sign-up bonus, typically 75,000 Chase points compared to the Freedom Unlimited's 20,000 points. And sometimes that bonus even jumps up to 90,000 points. Although I will say the Ink Business Unlimited does come with a higher spending requirement. But if you can meet that spend, the rewards and the rest of the card are worth it. Now, while it doesn't offer the bonus categories for dining, travel, or pharmacy purchases like the Freedom Unlimited, that's not really why you'd get the Freedom Unlimited in the first place. The only small catch with the Ink Business Unlimited is that it's a business card, so you'll need to have a business to qualify. But don't let that scare you off because it's often easier to qualify than you might think. Given all of these perks, I'd confidently rank the Chase Ink Business Unlimited in the S tier. I'd even replace the Chase Freedom Unlimited with this card in your Chase trifecta. But for the areas that this card does not cover, Chase offers another option to fill in the gap perfectly. Shifting back to personal cards, Chase also offers the Chase Freedom Flex, which shares a lot in common with the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Both cards come with the same 20,000 Chase point sign-up bonus, have no annual fee, and are popular choices for completing the Chase trifecta. They also offer similar rewards, 3% cash back on dining and pharmacy purchases, 5% on travel booked through the Chase portal, and the same limited time 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March 2025. But here's where the Chase Freedom Flex really pulls ahead: the rotating 5% cash back categories. Every quarter, Chase offers 5% cash back on specific categories up to $1,500 in total purchases. Let's take a look at what those categories were in 2024. From January to March, it was grocery stores, excluding Walmart and Target, fitness clubs, and self-care services. From April to June, Amazon.com, hotels, and restaurants. From July to September, gas stations, EV charging, live entertainment, and movie theaters. And finally, from October to December, McDonald's, PayPal, pet shops, vet services, and select charities. Each quarter, there's usually at least one category where you could easily maximize that 5% cash back, making the Chase Freedom Flex stand out. This unique rotating bonus is why I would rank the Chase Freedom Flex in the S tier. Chase also offers the original Chase Freedom card, but it's only available through a product change from an existing Chase personal card. In terms of benefits and rewards, it's almost identical to that of the Chase Freedom Flex. The key difference difference is that the Chase Freedom Flex is a MasterCard, while the Chase Freedom is a Visa. Given how similar it is to the Freedom Flex, I would also rank the Chase Freedom in the S tier. Now let's take a look at two other lesser known Chase cards that you might not have heard of. The first card I want to highlight is the Chase Freedom Rise. Think of it as the baby brother to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. It's a starter credit card with no annual fee that earns 1.5% cash back on general purchases. While it doesn't offer a traditional sign-up bonus, you could earn a $25 statement credit after signing up for automatic payments within the first 3 months of opening your account. Chase is known for being tough on applicants without an established credit history, making it hard to get approved for your first Chase card. But the Chase Freedom Rise is designed to solve that problem. In fact, if you have at least $250 in a Chase checking or savings account, your chances of approval for the Chase Freedom Rise card go up significantly, making it a great way to get your foot in the door with Chase early on. Another unique perk is that after 1 year, you could be automatically upgraded to the Chase Freedom Unlimited if you meet certain conditions, like keeping your accounts in good standing and making at least one purchase within the past 12 months. However, I wouldn't recommend upgrading this way since you'll miss out on the Chase Freedom Unlimited sign-up bonus. Instead, it's better to apply for the Freedom Unlimited separately before your first year with the Freedom Rise is up. If you're already in the Chase ecosystem, this card won't be much use to you. It's best suited for those just starting their credit journey and looking for an entry point into Chase. That's why I would rank the Chase Freedom Rise in the B tier, specifically for beginners. Now let's move on to the other lesser known Chase card. Next up is the Chase Slate Edge card. This one unfortunately isn't very appealing and seems to target people who may not fully understand how to maximize credit cards. It offers no rewards and is primarily focused on balance transfers and lowering interest rates, things most people shouldn't even be relying on in the first place. In my opinion, it's a card to avoid altogether. There's really no value here and better options exist. That's why I'm placing it in the D tier. With that said, let's move on to cards that are actually worth considering. If you're an Amazon Prime member, I'd recommend checking out the Chase Amazon Prime Visa card. It has no annual fee as long as you maintain your Prime membership and offers a solid 5% cash back at Amazon.com, Amazon Fresh, Whole Foods Market, and on Chase travel purchases. You'll also earn 2% back at gas stations, restaurants, and on local transit, including ride shares. One thing to note is that the points earned with this card aren't Chase Ultimate Reward points, so you can't use them the same way. I highly suggest redeeming your Amazon Chase points as statement credits or cash back at a 1 cent per point ratio as opposed to using them for Amazon purchases. Here's why. If you use your points to buy a $20 product on Amazon, you get $20 of value, but no extra points from that purchase. But if you redeem that $20 in points as cash back, and then buy the item with your Amazon Prime Visa card, you'll earn an additional 5% cash back on that $20 of spend. In both scenarios, you're spending the same amount, but with the latter, you're earning even more rewards. This card typically comes with a modest sign-up bonus like the current offer of a $150 Amazon gift card. It's a solid option for frequent Amazon shoppers, which is why I'd rank it in the B tier. However, be cautious. There's another version of this card that isn't as good, the Amazon Visa, which is for non-Prime members. It offers a smaller sign-up bonus and lower reward multipliers. If you don't have Amazon Prime, I wouldn't recommend getting that card. It's definitely D tier. Now let's shift our focus back to some of the stronger Chase credit cards, specifically from their Inc. Business lineup. The Chase Inc. Business Premier is the newest addition to the Chase Inc. Business credit card lineup, but I think it's the least appealing option for most people. With a high annual fee of $195, I don't believe the rewards justify the cost, but you could be the judge. The Inc. Business Premier offers 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, unlimited 2% cash back on general purchases, and 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March 2025. Now, if you frequently make purchases over $5,000, this card might catch your interest, but for most people, that's not the case. As for the 2% on general purchases, it's true that no other Chase card offers a reward multiplier like this. But does that really make it worth the $195 annual fee? Not really, especially when you could get the Inc. Business Unlimited or even the Freedom Unlimited, both of which have no annual fee and still offer 1.5% cash back on all purchases. The only redeeming feature of this card is the huge 100,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $10,000 in the first 3 months. If you can comfortably typically meet that spend requirement, the bonus alone might be worth it. But overall, I'd rank this card in the C tier. Now let's take a look at some of the better options in the Ink Business lineup. Another annual fee option in the Chase Ink Business lineup is the Ink Business Preferred, a card so popular that some people even use it to replace the Chase Sapphire Preferred in their Chase trifecta. Here's why this card can be such a powerful choice. First, it typically offers a generous sign-up bonus, around 90,000 Chase points. As with most business cards, be mindful of the high spend requirement. The card itself also earns 3x points on shipping purchases, advertising through social media and search engines, internet, cable, phone services, and travel on up to $150,000 in combined spend annually. Most people use it primarily for travel and internet/cable expenses. Like many other Chase cards, it also offers 5x points on Lyft rides through March 2025. But here's where the Ink Business Preferred stands out. It's very similar to the Chase Sapphire Preferred for a reason. Both cards have a $95 annual fee, allow you to transfer points to Chase's travel partners, and give you 1.25 cents per point in value when redeeming through the Chase travel portal. This is what makes it a potential replacement for the Sapphire Preferred in a Chase trifecta setup. For these reasons, I would rank it in the B tier. While it's a fantastic Chase business card, there's one that's even better, which is the Chase Ink Business Cash. The Chase Ink Business Cash is quite similar to the Chase Ink Business Unlimited, especially in that it also has no annual fee and typically comes with a generous sign-up bonus of 75,000 points, with frequent elevated offers up to 90,000 points. But what really sets the Ink Business Cash apart are its unique reward multipliers. This card offers 5% cash back on the first $25,000 spent annually at office supply stores and on internet, cable, and phone services. It also gives you 2% cash back on the first $25,000 spent annually at gas stations and restaurants, along with the same 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March 2025. Because this card has no annual fee, it's worth picking up just for the sign-up bonus alone, but the value doesn't stop there. Those reward categories can cover a lot of everyday personal expenses, making it an even more valuable card for your regular purchases. Given the amount of value you get without an annual fee, I'd confidently rank the Chase Ink Business Cash in the S tier. Before diving into the Chase Sapphire credit card lineup, I'd like to first go over the controversial Chase airline credit cards. Chase offers airline cards for Aeroplan, Southwest, United, Aer Lingus, British Airways, and Iberia. Some of these cards are genuinely valuable and worth considering, while others are just Let's start by covering 3 Chase airline cards that are quite similar: the British Airways, Iberia, and Aer Lingus cards. All 3 come with a $95 annual fee, and frankly, they're not very impressive. I'll explain why. Before I dive into the specifics, let me preface by saying that most airline credit cards just don't provide great value. In most cases, general travel credit cards offer better rewards across the board. Although Chase does have a few standout airline cards, which we'll get to shortly, these 3 kind of fall short. Each of these cards earn a maximum of 3x Avios points on purchases made with their respective airlines. But that's not great when you could easily earn 2x or 3x on those same purchases using one of the Chase Sapphire cards, which give you far more valuable Chase Ultimate reward points instead of Avios. On top of that, these cards have benefits you can unlock only by spending $30,000 in a calendar year, which isn't a good deal for most people. For example, after hitting that $30,000 spend mark, the Aer Lingus card gives you an economy companion ticket, which expires after 12 months. The Iberia card provides a $1,000 discount voucher for 2 tickets on the same flight. And the British Airways card offers a Travel Together companion ticket. But honestly, none of these perks seem to be worth the $30,000 spend when you could be earning more valuable Chase points with other cards. So how can these cards justify the $95 annual fees? Each one does have a small saving grace. The British Airways card gives you 10% off flights originating in the US, plus up to $600 in statement credits when booking reward flights and paying taxes and fees with this card. This can help offset the fee if you fly British Airways frequently, especially since the reward flights often come with high fees. The Iberia card also gives 10% off certain Iberia flights, and the Aer Lingus card offers priority boarding for you and authorized users on flights between the US and Ireland. However, unless you're a die-hard frequent flyer for one of these airlines, those perks just don't seem worth the $95 annual fee. That's why I'd rank all 3 cards in the C tier. Now let's move on to some stronger Chase airline cards. Chase and United offer a wide range of personal and business credit cards. from great options to those that are also less impressive. Let's start with the most expensive card on the list, the United Club Infinite, which carries a $525 annual fee. You might wonder how Chase justifies such a high fee. Well, here's what the card offers. First, you get free first and second check bags for both the primary card holder and one companion. It also earns 9x miles on United flights, making it one of the highest earning cards for United purchases specifically. It will also provide you with a global entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus membership, and you will receive 25% back as statement credit on purchases of food, beverages, and Wi-Fi on United flights. But the most significant perks are the following two benefits. Premier Access travel services, which include priority check-in, security screening, boarding, and baggage handling privileges. And the second benefit, which is honestly way better, you'll get a complimentary United Club membership. This gives you access to United Club lounges worldwide and usually costs around $550 to $650 for that membership per year. If you live near a United hub or frequently visit United lounges, this perk alone could justify the card's high annual fee. If United Club Access is a priority, this card might actually be worth it. However, for a cheaper option, consider the Chase United Club Business Card, which costs $450 annually. It offers nearly identical perks, including free checked bags, Premier Access, 25% back on food, drinks, and Wi-Fi, and even a United Club membership. The key differences are the business version earns 7x on United flights versus the 9x on the personal card, and the business version offers 25 PQP or Premier qualifying points for every $500 spent, which could help you earn United status. Both cards are expensive and mainly valuable if you highly prioritize United Club Access, so I'd rank them both as C tier. If United Club Access isn't a priority, but you still want United perks, the United Explorer and United Business cards are excellent entry-level options. Both have an annual fee just under $100, $95 for the Explorer card and $99 for the business version. And they both offer benefits that could easily offset that annual fee. You'll get free first check bags, which justify the annual fee on both cards if you just take even one round trip per year. You also get priority boarding access. Both cards also provide 25% back on food, beverages, and Wi-Fi on United flights, plus 2 United Club one-time passes per year. Each pass would cost you around $60 if you had to pay for it by itself. So that's over $100 in value if you use them both, and if you're able to enter the lounge, because honestly, a lot of the time, United Club lounges turn away complimentary United Club passes, which are the ones that you get on this credit card. However, the United Business Card adds a few extra perks like earning 25 PQP for every $500 spent, a $100 United travel credit after making 7 United flight purchases of $100 or more in a card anniversary year, and a 5,000 mile anniversary bonus if you also have a personal United card. These cards offer great value for casual to frequent United flyers, earning them a solid B tier ranking. Before moving on to Chase's most valuable United card, let's quickly touch on the United Gateway card, which has no annual fee. Its benefits are very minimal. Aside from 25% back on in-flight purchases, it earns 7x on United flights, but overall, this card is underwhelming, especially compared to general travel card. I'd rank it as a C tier card. Finally, let's talk about the United Quest card, which I think strikes a perfect balance for frequent United travelers. With a $250 annual fee, it offers valuable perks like up to $125 in annual United purchase credits and 5,000 miles back after taking an award flight, which you'll get up to twice per year. Plus, you and a companion each get free first and second check bags. The $125 credit can also be used for United Club day passes. So even if lounges aren't accepting complimentary passes like we talked about earlier, you could still buy access and get a credit back with this card. The United Quest card earns 8x on United flights, making it a solid choice for those who want to earn miles quickly. If you could consistently use the $125 credit and free checked bags, the United Quest card is likely the most valuable for those United frequent flyers, earning it an A tier rating. Before we dive into Chase's most valuable airline cards, let's briefly cover their Aeroplan card. The Chase Aeroplan card comes with a $95 annual fee, but it offers a unique benefit that makes it stand out among airline cards. First, cardholders and up to 8 travel companions, 8, On the same reservation, enjoy free first check bags when flying on Air Canada. For frequent travelers, especially those flying with family or large groups, this perk alone could easily justify the annual fee. The card also offers flexible everyday spending rewards, including 3x points on grocery store purchases, 3x points on dining at restaurants, and 3x points on Air Canada purchases. Plus, you'll receive 500 bonus points for every $2,000 spent in a calendar month, up to 1,500 points per month. These points can then be redeemed for Aeroplan purchases, or you could use them at a 1.25 cent per point ratio as statement credits to cover your annual fee or other travel expenses like hotels, car rentals, ride shares, and flights. One of the most unique perks of the Chase Aeroplan card is the ability to level up your Aeroplan Elite status. If you spend $50,000 in a calendar year, you could fast track to the next tier of status. This means whatever status you currently have will automatically jump into the next level. As a bonus, the card currently grants Aeroplan 25K status automatically for the remainder of the calendar year and for the following year, unlocking perks like priority airport services and upgrades to premium cabins on Air Canada flights. Thanks to these unique benefits and flexible reward categories, I would rank the Chase Aeroplan card in the B tier. Finally, we can move on to Chase's most valuable airline credit cards, which are with Southwest. Just like with United, Chase offers a wide range of Southwest personal and business cards, varying from great to not so great options. Let's start with the entry-level Southwest Rapid Rewards Plus card, which comes with a $69 annual fee. Despite being a lower tier card, it has some decent benefits to help offset that fee. These include 2 early bird check-ins per year, 25% back on in-flight purchases, 3,000 points on your card member anniversary, no change fees, free first and second check bags, and a 10,000 Companion Pass qualifying points boost annually. Southwest Companion Pass is an overpowered benefit, allowing you to choose one person to fly with you for free, excluding taxes and fees, an unlimited number of times when you purchase or redeem points for a Southwest flight. You don't need a Southwest credit card to qualify for this Companion Pass perk. You just need to earn 135,000 qualifying points in the calendar year or fly 100 one-way flights with Southwest, which will give you the Companion Pass for the remainder of the calendar year and the next. The 10,000 Companion Pass points from the Southwest Plus card can give you a little boost towards this goal, and spending on the card, like for example 2x points on Southwest purchases, also counts towards earning that Companion Pass. Plus, sign-up bonuses also count toward the Companion Pass as well. While the Southwest Rapid Rewards Plus card is a decent entry-level option, I'd still rank it in C tier since other Southwest cards offer way more value. Let's now look at the Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier and Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier Business cards, which each have a $99 annual fee and provide more perks than the Plus card. Both the Premier Personal and Business cards give you 6,000 points on your anniversary, 2 early bird check-ins per year, 25% back in in-flight purchases, and 1,500 tier qualifying points towards A-list status for every $5,000 spent. The 6,000 anniversary points alone are valued at $70 to $80, which nearly justifies the annual fees. However, there are a few key differences between the two cards. The Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier credit card gives you 10,000 Companion Pass qualifying points each year, free first and second check bags, no change fees, and an extra reward category of 2x points on internet, cable, and phone services and select streaming. The business version, on the other hand, includes a $500 fee credit for points transfers, useful if you frequently transfer points to another Southwest member. To give you an idea, it costs $10 for every 1,000 Southwest points you want to transfer to someone. Since most people won't need the transfer perk, I'd say the Premier Personal card is the better value, earning a B tier ranking, while the business version ranks in the C tier. Next, we have the top tier Southwest Rapid Rewards Priority and Southwest Rapid Rewards Performance business cards, both offering significant value for Southwest enthusiasts. Let's start with the Southwest Rapid Rewards Performance business card, which carries a $199 annual fee, but it offers a host of valuable perks. You'll receive 9,000 points every anniversary, worth around $110 to $120, which already offsets a large portion of the annual annual fee. This card also gives you 4 upgraded bookings per year, allowing you to board in positions A1 to A15 for a seat at the front of the airplane and for overhead bin access. This isn't really an upgrade like a business upgrade or first class upgrade because Southwest doesn't offer those kind of seats. One of the most notable benefits on this card is 365 in-flight Wi-Fi credits, meaning you could use Wi-Fi on Southwest flights every day of the year if you wanted to. Wi-Fi usually costs around $8 per session, so this perk alone could justify the card's fee if you use it often and you're a frequent flyer. Additional benefits include 1,500 tier qualifying points towards A-list status for every $5,000 spent, a $500 fee credit for points transfers, and complimentary global entry TSA PreCheck or Nexus membership. The reward categories are also versatile: 4x on Southwest purchases, 3x on hotel and car rental partners, and 2x on social media, advertising, internet, cable, phone services, and commuting. Given the strong benefits, especially the anniversary points, upgraded boardings, and Wi-Fi credits, I'd place this card in the A tier. The Southwest Rapid Rewards Priority Card offers great value as well, especially for its $149 annual fee. You'll get 7,500 anniversary miles worth $90 to $100, a $75 Southwest travel credit, 4 upgraded boardings per year, 1,500 tier qualifying points for every $5,000 spent, and 25% back on in-flight purchases, and free first and second checked bags. It also offers a 10,000 companion pass qualifying points bonus each year. These benefits more than cover the annual fee, especially with the anniversary miles and the travel credit alone. While it earns 3x on Southwest purchases instead of 4x like the Performance Business Card, it's still a great card for Southwest travelers. I'd rank the Priority Card in the A tier. It's valuable, but not quite S tier since not everyone flies Southwest frequently enough to maximize those perks. Before we dive into the Chase Sapphire cards, let's stay on topic of travel for a moment and explore the world of hotel credit cards where they may be hidden perks you won't want to miss. Let's start with the 2 underwhelming Chase Marriott cards, the Marriott Bonvoy Bold and the Marriott Bonvoy Bountiful. The Marriott Bonvoy Bold is Chase's no annual fee Marriott card that offers a sign-up bonus, a few reward multipliers, and Marriott Silver Elite status. Nothing more. Honestly, it's worth considering only for the sign-up bonus. Silver status at Marriott is earned after just 10 nights per year and offers minimal perks like late checkout when available. While that might sound tempting, it's not worth taking up a valuable Chase 524 slot in my opinion, which is why I'd rank this card in the C tier. Now the Marriott Bonvoy Bountiful card is even worse. You're paying a $250 annual fee, but the benefits don't justify the cost. Yes, you could earn up to 18.5x points on Marriott purchases and 4x points on grocery and dining spend, up to $15,000 annually. There are far better cards for grocery and dining, unless you're really focused on racking up Marriott points. What's shocking is that despite this high annual fee, this card doesn't include an automatic free night certificate. You have to spend $15,000 in a calendar year just to get one. That free night award can only be used at Marriott's with a redemption rate of up to 50,000 points. A slight redeeming quality of this card is the 1,000 bonus points per eligible Marriott stay, which could help you accumulate points if you frequently stay at Marriott properties for short stays. But even with that, the card's appeal is minimal. If anything, it's only worth grabbing for the sign-up bonus, so I'd also rank this card in the C tier. Thankfully, Chase redeems itself with the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card. With a $95 annual fee, this card offers a much better deal, especially since it includes a free night certificate worth up to 35,000 points. That alone makes it easy to justify the annual fee every card member anniversary year. As for rewards, the card earns 17x on Marriott purchases, 3x points on the first $6,000 spent annually on grocery stores, gas stations, and dining, and 2x points on all other purchases. While the multipliers aren't quite as high as the Bountiful card, they're close enough, and you get far more value for a fraction of the cost. Additionally, you'll earn 1 Elite Night credit for every $5,000 spent, which could help you work towards higher Marriott status. With automatic silver status from this credit card, you could even spend your way to Gold Elite each year. All things considered, the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless is a solid mid-tier option, which is why I'd rank it as a B tier card. And actually, I lied. There's one more Chase Marriott card, and it's by far the best Marriott card issued by any bank. I'm talking about the Ritz Carlton credit card, which comes with a hefty $450 annual fee, but packs a ton of valuable benefits. First, there's a $300 annual travel credit that can be used for expenses like checked bags fees, in-flight Wi-Fi, seat upgrades, and lounge access. But here's a little trick. Many cardholders have found that it also works on flight purchases and sometimes even hotel stays. To use this credit, you'll need to call the number on the back of your credit card after making a travel-related purchase, and then you request the credit. So that's how sometimes things slip through and you get that credit applied to a flight purchase or a hotel stay. This card also grants automatic Marriott Gold Elite status, which could offer potential room upgrades and late checkout when available. Plus, it also gives you 15 Elite night credits each year to help you reach higher Marriott Bonvoy status. You'll also receive 3 upgrade certificates for Ritz-Carlton Club level rooms annually, a Priority Pass membership, access to Chase Sapphire lounges, and perhaps the most valuable benefit of them all is an annual free night award worth up to 85,000 Marriott points. That free night alone can easily cover the entire annual fee if you use it wisely. The Ritz-Carlton card is overflowing with value, but it's not easy to get. You can't apply for it directly. First, you'll need to be approved for one of Chase's other Marriott cards. Then after holding that card for 12 months, you could finally request a product change to the Ritz-Carlton card. So while it's not impossible to get, it does require some patience and a little bit of timing. However, even with those challenges, I very easily rank this as an S-tier Chase credit card. Now, before we dive into Chase's golden hotel child, which is the World of Hyatt card, let's take a look at what the IHG Chase cards have to offer, because they are severely underrated, especially for those of you who are open to staying in an IHG property. Don't overlook IHG because Chase offers some great options for IHG enthusiasts. Though we'll start with the weakest link, the IHG One Rewards Traveler credit card. As a no annual fee card, you might already expect limited value, and that's exactly what it delivers. This card offers IHG Silver status, which doesn't provide much more than basic membership perks. It earns up to 17x on IHG purchases, 3x on dining, utilities, select streaming services and gas stations, and 2x on everything else. After spending $10,000 in a year, you'll receive a 10,000 point bonus. But the one worthwhile perk of this card is the redeem 3 nights, get the 4th night free feature, which is exclusive to IHG credit card holders. With this benefit, all you have to do is book 3 nights at an IHG property with points and you'll get the 4th night free. But honestly, if you're looking to get an IHG card, I wouldn't recommend this one. I'd rank this one as a C tier credit card, as there are much better options out there, which we're about to go over. Instead, take a look at the IHG Premier Business Credit Card or the IHG Rewards Premier Credit Card. As their names suggest, these two cards are quite similar. Both come with a $99 annual fee, earn up to 26x on IHG purchases, 5x on travel, dining, and gas stations, and 3x on all other purchases. Both cards also feature the redeem 3 nights, get the 4th night free perk, along with a $100 statement credit and 10,000 bonus points after spending $20,000 in a calendar year. In addition, you'll receive an anniversary night worth up to 40,000 points, TSA PreCheck or Global Entry reimbursements, and IHG Platinum Elite status with both cards. Platinum status provides valuable perks like room upgrades when available, reward night discounts, and a welcome amenity of points or a drink/snack at check-in. That's why I'd rank both of these cards in the A tier. Now let's move on to the last remaining Chase hotel cards, which are some of the most popular. The Hyatt cards. The Chase World of Hyatt credit card is a fan favorite for good reason. It offers a free night certificate valid at category 1 through 4 Hyatt properties every year, and you could earn an additional free night at category 1 through 4 hotels or resorts if you spend $15,000 in a calendar year. This card automatically gives you World of Hyatt Discover status, which includes preferred room upgrades when available and 2 p.m. late checkout. Additionally, you'll receive 5 qualifying night credits every year towards your next tier status, and you could earn 2 additional qualifying nights for every $5,000 you spend. Discover status is Hyatt's second lowest tier, but it still offers some nice perks for frequent Hyatt guests. In terms of rewards, you could earn up to 9x Hyatt points on Hyatt purchases and 2x points at restaurants, on flights booked directly with the airline, on local transit and commuting, as well as fitness clubs and gym memberships. With all of these perks, the $95 annual fee feels like a bargain, earning this card an A tier ranking in my book. But not everything in Hyatt's lineup is as strong. Let's talk about the Chase World of Hyatt Business Credit Card, which comes with a significantly steeper $199 annual fee. Like the personal card, it offers 9x points on Hyatt purchases and 2x points in a broad range of categories like dining, shopping, flights booked directly, local transit, social media and search engine advertising, car rentals, gas stations, and internet, cable, and phone services. This business card also gives you World of Hyatt Discover status, but with the added ability to gift Discover status to up to 5 employees. Another key feature is that for every $10,000 you spend, you earn 5 qualifying nights towards higher status. There are 2 unique business perks that stand out. You could earn $50 statement credits when you spend $50 or more at any Hyatt property up to 2 times per year. Plus, if you spend $50,000 in a calendar year, you get 10% off your redeemed points back for the rest of the year on up to 200,000 points redeemed. However, unlike the personal version, this card does not offer a free night award, even with spend. The World of Hyatt business card is not for everyone, especially if you're not putting a lot of spend on the card to boost your Hyatt status. For most, it's a miss, which is why I'd rank this credit card in the C tier. I want to wrap up this video by highlighting 5 lesser known Chase credit cards, but before we get to those, let's finally cover the flagship Chase Sapphire cards. These cards come in 2 different flavors, the Sapphire Preferred with a $95 annual fee and the Sapphire Reserve with a $550 annual fee. Which one ranks better? Let's talk about that. Starting with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, this card offers a $50 hotel statement credit each account anniversary year for stays booked through the Chase travel portal. It also provides complimentary Dash Pass access and gives you up to $10 of credit every month on non-restaurant DoorDash orders. As far as the reward multipliers go, you get 5x points on travel through Chase Travel, 2x on every other travel, 3x points on dining, streaming services, and online grocery purchases, plus 5x points on Peloton purchases over $150, and 5x points on Lyft rides through March 31st, 2025. The real value of the Sapphire Preferred, however, comes from 2 key benefits. First, you get 1.25 cents per point of value when redeeming your Chase points through the Chase Travel Portal. And second, you could transfer your points to Chase's travel partners, unlocking even more value. Another noteworthy perk is that every anniversary year, you'll earn 10% of your total purchases made the previous year as a bonus in Chase points. Personally, I find it difficult to justify the $95 annual fee based on the credits alone. The value really comes from how you leverage your Chase points, and while the reward categories are decent, they overlap a lot with the no annual fee Chase Freedom cards. Still, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a crucial part of the Chase trifecta, and I'd rank it in the A tier. Now let's talk about the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This card offers a $300 annual travel credit, and unlike the Sapphire Preferred, it can be used for any travel purchase, not just made through the Chase Travel Portal. Additional perks include 2 complimentary years of Lyft Pink All Access if activated by December 31st, 2024. Dash Pass access with an automatic $5 monthly credit for DoorDash orders and up to $20 per month for non-restaurant DoorDash purchases. When it comes to earning points, the Sapphire Reserve offers 5x points on flights through the Chase Travel Portal, 10x on hotels and car rentals booked through the same travel portal, 3x on dining and other travel, and 10x on Chase dining. Other benefits include complimentary TSA PreCheck, Global Entry or Nexus membership, a Priority Pass membership, access to Chase Sapphire lounges, the ability to transfer Chase points to their partners, and a 1.5 cent per point redemption value when you redeem your points through the Chase Travel Portal. You'll also enjoy extra perks when booking through Chase's The Edit collection, such as daily breakfast for 2, a $100 property credit, room upgrades when available, and more. Here's my controversial take. I actually think the reward categories on the Sapphire Reserve are less attractive than those on the Sapphire Preferred. The $300 travel credit, lounge access, and 1.5 cent per point value rates are what makes this card worthwhile, but it's still not a standout in my opinion. I'd rank it in A tier alongside the Preferred. It's a good card, but not easy to justify for everyone. Now to round out the video, let's quickly go over the last 5 cards in Chase's portfolio that you might not have heard of before. As you've probably noticed, Chase offers DoorDash benefits on several of its credit cards, so it only makes sense that they'd release a dedicated DoorDash credit card with Chase as well. This no annual fee card earns 4% cash back on DoorDash and caviar orders, 3% on dining, and 2% on grocery store purchases. However, the downside is that you could only redeem those points for cash back, DoorDash and caviar orders, or gift cards, which really limits its flexibility. You could probably guess where I'm going with this rating, but hold on, there's more. You could also get a complimentary Dash Pass membership each year if you spend $10,000 annually on the card. This card is an easy D tier. And you know what else belongs in the D tier? The Chase Instacart MasterCard. Like the DoorDash card, it has no annual fee, but it's equally lackluster. It offers 5% cash back on Instacart orders and Chase travel purchases, and 2% cash back at restaurants, gas stations, and select streaming services. There are far better options for grocery and dining rewards, both within and outside the Chase ecosystem. These two cards would have to pay me to use them. Now, 3 more cards to go, and the last one is actually something that we'd all want, though most of us won't actually get it. But before we get to that exclusive Chase card, let's talk about the Disney Premier Visa card and the Disney Visa card. The Disney Premier Visa has a $49 annual fee and gives you 10% off select purchases at Disneyland, Disney World, and Disney.com. However, I have a secret way to get this same benefits, at least the 10% discount benefit, with a different card, and it's a free card, which I'll mention in a second. The Disney Premier also offers 5% Disney reward dollars on Disney Plus, Hulu.com, and ESPN Plus purchases, and 2% on gas, groceries, restaurants, and most Disney US locations. On the other hand, the Disney Visa has no annual fee, but only earns 1% Disney reward dollars on every purchase, and it also gives you that same 10% discount on certain Disney purchases. Even for die-hard Disney fans, I think these cards fall short. Other cards offer equal or even better earning rates with more flexible and more valuable points. And there are no exclusive perks or special treatment that you get for holding these credit cards when you're actually at a Disney location. Like maybe we should have a dedicated line for card holders, I don't know. However, if you are interested in the 10% discount on Disney purchases, you could get the Disney Debit card that Chase offers with their personal checking accounts. It's free and provides the same discounts without using up a credit card slot. As far as redeeming Disney reward dollars, you could redeem them for things such as Disney theme park tickets, resort stays, shopping, dining, and more in the US. And the Disney Premier Visa also allows you to use the pay yourself back feature to redeem rewards for a statement credit toward airline purchases made directly with the airline with your Disney Premier Visa card. Both Disney cards are in the D tier, which stands for Disney. Finally, let's talk about the Chase credit card we'd all love to have, but probably will never qualify for, the JP Morgan Reserve card. This is what the Sapphire Reserve should have been, and it's on par, or at least the exclusivity is on par with the Amex Centurion card, aka the Black card. The JP Morgan Reserve has a $550 annual fee and earns 3x points on travel and dining, 10x on hotels and car rentals booked through Chase Travel, and 5x on airfare booked through Chase Travel as well. The perks are similar to the Sapphire Reserve. You get a $300 travel credit, complimentary global entry TSA PreCheck or Nexus membership, 1.5 cents per point for Chase travel redemptions, the ability to transfer points to Chase's travel partners, and access to Chase's The Edit collection. It also includes the same DoorDash benefits as the Sapphire Reserve. Where the JP Morgan Reserve card really stands out is in its VIP access to events and experiences, a 24/7 concierge service with exceptional customer support, and complimentary United Club memberships. But here's the catch. How do you qualify? Apparently, the only way to get this card is by having at least $10 million in assets with Chase. Maybe if we all pull together our net worths, we could actually qualify. With that said, I think the JP Morgan Reserve earns a well-deserved S tier ranking, which finally rounds out our complete list of ranking every single Chase credit card. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, so much for making it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots.